What happened?
We had to go in a police car.
This is the good life. Oh, 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 oh. This is the good life. Oh, oh, oh. Out in the sunshine, nothing but good times. This is the good life. This is the good life. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh.
Here, we'll let you guys sit in the driver's seat.
Is that cool, Landon? Okay, just turned cool, huh? Oh, they got siren lights going back there. Is Ella back over there?
This switch all the way over. Pretty cool, huh?
Is that cool, Bentley? That is awesome. That is cool. What do you think? What do you tell him? Yeah.
Same thing, okay? Flip it back over. Pretty cool, huh?
Oh, Bentley. That's so cool, huh? You know who's gonna be jealous? Jack. Doesn't Jack want to be a police officer? Yeah.
Tell Jack he's got to be smarter than that.
What do you guys think? Are these the good guys? Are you glad they were looking out for you? They got your back, huh? What happened?
We had to go in a police car.
You had to or you got to?
We got to.
You got to, huh?
We were a little ways down there, and so we looked back and saw the cops telling us to come over there, so we went over there.
But what, were they yelling at you, or did they just say, come on over?
They just said, come on over.
Yeah, they were nice.
And what did they say?
They said, you aren't in trouble. We were just worried about you, and they said, they asked us where our home was, so they went us over there in the car, and they said,
Hello. What is that all about?
Woo! They got to ride in a police car.
Oh,
They
were
got
they
picked
lost?
up by
No.
the cops.
The cops were just worried about him.
Oh.
But then they got here and the cops let you guys do what?
went to silence.
Was that cool? Even Ella, what'd you get to do?
I get to do all the things I could do, like games and shows.
No, that's not what you did. Did you get to turn on the police siren? Yes. Are you still a little scared? Did it make your heart race a little bit?
No.
Did you think you were in trouble? Even after they said you weren't in trouble? Okay, good. Come here. Come give me a hug. You need a hug, huh?
Hi everybody. So we're editing this video and I feel like we need to give a little bit of a backstory. So the kids wanted to go on a hike one day and they just wanted to go down this dirt road. It's not far from our house. And so Kyle got them all set up, got them some snacks in their backpacks, and I was a little nervous for them to go, but Kyle was like, well, I went walking all over Holbrook as a kid and it was fine and they'll be fine. It's not like they can get lost. And so they got everything they needed to get together and they went off on hiking. So a backstory to the backstory, we have this area of just kind of desert up by our house, and there's this guy that bought the land not that long ago, and if he sees anybody walk across this piece of desert, it's literally a piece of desert. Then he gets mad and there's no trespassing signs, and it's just a patch of desert to get to the desert that people walk through all the time. They walk over there, there's running trails and stuff. And the kids always get a little nervous. I've personally never had him yell at me before. It's just other people that we know have had him yell at them. And so Kyle and I are like, well, he's never said anything to us, so it's fine, you know. And so the kids are always a little nervous. The little trail that they wanted to go on was way better than that one. Like totally kid friendly. There's no possible way they could get lost. It's just a strip right by a super empty canal. I've never seen water go in this canal before. So totally safe. Like there was not a problem with the kids going on a little walk over there. London wanted to make sure they weren't gonna get in trouble, and then they headed off. So about 15 minutes later, all of a sudden I see a cop car pull up and I see Bentley in the front seat. And of course my mom brain, you know, was freaking out because my 7-year-old just drove up to our house in a cop car. Like, when does that happen, you know? So I go out, but I don't see London. And so I kind of get a little panicky, and the cop hops out, and I'm like, is everything okay? And he's like, yeah, everything's fine, everything's fine. They were just on a walk, and we just wanted to make sure that you guys knew where they were at. And Bentley hops out of the car, and he just is shocked. Like, there's no tears, but you can tell he's just in a complete daze and just totally shocked. And then another cop car pulls up, and there's London. So 2 kids, 2 totally different cop cars. London is just beside herself. She's crying. She hops out of the car, and Kyle comes out, because of course I was like, the kids are in a cop car. So Kyle comes out, and the officers has just seen them walking on the canal road. And like I said, totally empty, totally safe. But they just wanted to make sure that their parents knew where they were at. And I really appreciate that. And so the cop saw them and just said, hey guys, do your parents know where you're at? And right about there, the kids said yes, but then they started crying. And so the officers didn't feel like they could just leave these 2 crying kids, you know, even though they said their parents knew where their parents knew where they were at. And they had water on them and everything. They didn't feel like they could just drive away and leave them. So they asked if they wanted to ride home, and the kids hopped in the cop cars and they brought them home. So it was quite the adventure. I mean, they were just beside themselves. They were just emotionally drained after being picked up by the cops. Like I said again, we're super grateful for those officers, and they were just looking out for our kids, you know. They were just, and if the kids had been fine, if they had answered, yeah, my parents know where we're at, and then they didn't start crying, they would have just let them keep going on their little hike, because they were all prepared. But because of the way the kids reacted, they definitely felt like they needed a follow-up. So yeah, that's quite the adventure, and I don't think our kids will forget that anytime soon.
All right, you 2 look like you are just emotionally worked over. Is that true? It's scary to be picked up by the cops, huh? Even if it wasn't a bad thing. Makes you not want to ever do it. Could you imagine if you'd actually done something wrong? That would be scary, huh? If they were taking you to the police station and locking you up. I mean, you're not, but think how scared you are right now. Think about other people when they get arrested. How scared they must be, huh? Aren't you glad you're good kids and you're not that? You don't have to worry about that?
It kind of happened the same thing to the jail's logs, mom and dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were outside their motel, and then some cop alarms went off, and there was a guy just like standing on the floor. That's what they said.
And they got scared. See, now you're just, look at you. You're an official vlogger now, huh? Should we put this on the vlog? What are you thinking right now? What are you feeling? Still a little scared?
In front of
Scared of what?
cylinder. Thank you.
Of what just happened? I'm so sorry. You guys really, it's good. It's fun. It's happy. Doesn't feel happy?
Commence play.
Doesn't feel fun? This girl loves music.
So over there and they said, "Are you guys okay?" And we said, "Yeah." And then they said, "Do your parents know where you are?" And we said, "Yeah." And they said, "Let's go talk to your parents." And so we went to there and they gave us stickers, those badge stickers. And we got to turn on the sirens and turn on the lights. So that was fun. Oh, we're at a wedding.
We're officially at the wedding. There you go. The wedding's out here. The reception's
Got
gonna be in
set
that
up.
barn. Kind of a weird setup today because I forgot my table.
I was like, "Dad, I was going to say, Dad, did you forget your table when we were leaving?" And I'm like, "Oh, he probably didn't bring his table because they have a table for him."
And I thought that too, but then I was gonna bring it just as a backup and I forgot. He had a good time, but it's 11 o'clock at night and we're finally home.